Hi guys, it is March 27th, 2015, and since people liked my last hiking video and I've been watching a lot of Will Woods videos while I have the time in town, I thought I'd make another hiking video in a difficult section of trail. Apparently, our friend just told us last night that this is going to be a challenging section of trail for us, so be prepared. So I'm going to do it. We're right after the NOC, since we spent the night in Bryson City. The NOC we went back to for lunch today, so I had the exact same thing I had yesterday, which was a cheese pizza, and we had a huge breakfast this morning, so I'm feeling pretty full. I probably have too much food right now for the couple days it's going to take to get to Fontana. As you can see, I was talking in my last video about having to take a zero maybe because of the weather, but it's not raining yet today. It's a little cool. It's probably in the 40s and windy, so we are a little nervous about tonight, especially one of my friends from Florida is a little nervous about getting cold, but I have like a lot of cold weather apparel, and I didn't really want to take a zero because I've been taking a lot of zeros and taking my time, but maybe could go a little bit faster and kind of ready to maybe go faster. So far today, I'm probably about, I don't know, a mile out of the NOC, not too far. It's been about, there's been a lot of switchbacks. It's all about the switchbacks here on this terrain, and a lot of rocks, but I guess that's to be expected. What Grandma Gatewood said about the rocks, knowing where the trail is because there's rocks, is really true in this section. As you can see, like, where you see the rocks, that's probably where the trail is. The forest is all around, and there's leaves everywhere, but in this section on the trail, there's rocks. Someone told me that they noticed that North Carolina had a lot more blowdowns than Georgia, and I have to say, that's been true so far. After he said that, I was really noticing yesterday there's a lot of trees that are blown down right across the trail, and I've had to climb over them a lot more than in Georgia. I guess Georgia's just a freakishly well-maintained section of trail, and there's a lot of people out. Like, I even saw some volunteers out, like, fixing up the trail so people could use it. The NOC had some kind of kayaking competition today, so it was pretty crowded, but I wouldn't want to be in the water right now. Yesterday at the NOC, we dipped our feet in the water after we finished our hike, and it was nice, but only for a few seconds, because damn, it got really cold really fast. Let's see. I'm kind of sunburned right now on my shoulders, so I'm wearing long sleeves, hoping that the cold weather will last a little longer so I can continue to wear long sleeves and pants. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this during warmer weather because I get so hot and I can't handle it, so I have to wear shorts. The other day I hiked in my shorts and my tank top, and I was so much more comfortable than I am in this. So the Brooks Cascadias have been great so far, continuing not to have any problems with them. I think the first couple of days that I had them, I was still getting used to the insoles, but now they fit my feet really well, and they're working out so far. Knock on wood. I guess it's only been about 30 miles that I've had them, so not too far, but yeah. As I said, I've been feeling like the slowest one in my group of friends, which sucks. I'm thinking about doing my own thing for a little while because I like to feel like I'm not slowing anyone down, and I feel that way sometimes because they come into camp at like, I don't know, 3, and I'm still out hiking at 5. So I want to hike my own hike, and I don't want to make other people conform to my hike, so I might kind of do my own thing for a while. We'll see. Haven't decided. I really like my friends, but I think sometimes maybe your pace doesn't quite match. We're only doing a half day today because it's quite difficult climb. Apparently, I was looking at White Blaze, and they said Jacob's Ladder has just been changed this section. Like, it used to be an example of what the AT was like before they put in switchbacks, which I saw some instances of that, I think, coming into the NOC, some really steep sections of old trail, and I was like, holy crap, like, that is so steep. I'm so glad that it's a little more graded. So yeah, I think that I'm lucky that this section has been changed. I think in 2013, 2014, it was made slightly better, but still supposed to be a long 6-mile climb up before you get to Sassafras Gap Shelter, which is where we're spending the night tonight. And I guess somebody asked me what I had left behind so far in terms of items I've ditched. I haven't lost that much pack weight yet. I would still like to. I'm going to switch my sleeping bag probably next month once I get through the Smokies. It's a 15-degree Big Agnes Roxy sleeping bag, and it's really not very light. It's very heavy, actually. It takes up a huge amount of room in my pack, even with a compression sack. And I'm going to be happy with it tonight because it's supposed to get down to like 20, but I'm not going to want to continue with something that's so warm and so bulky. I should have gone with like a lighter thing. You know, I've really liked my umbrella. I still haven't done a rain setup video. I realize the weather's been better so lately, so I haven't had to worry about it. We're supposed to get rain on Monday, but I haven't really been making videos in the rain, even though my camera is water resistant, because as I said, I'm a huge klutz and I have been falling sometimes on rocks, and it really makes me nervous to like only have one trekking pole and be out in the rain, you know? So maybe eventually I'll make a video with my umbrella. My umbrella setup is hands-free, which is awesome. I love it. But at the same time, it really depends on how cleared out the trail, the trees surrounding the trail are, because if they're not very clear, the trekking umbrella, as I said, I think it's the Eurosherm Flex Light or whatever. I can't remember exactly what it's called. You can watch my gear video if you want more details about it, but it is kind of like hard to navigate through areas where the brush is dense. So I really only want to use it in downpours. People have been like, what the fuck, you have an umbrella? But honestly, yeah, I do. I think it's a good thing for me, just because I'm always cold. And tonight, I'll show you what I'm going to sleep in, since it's going to be cold. And I'm carrying all this cold weather gear I haven't used yet, so maybe I'll actually get an opportunity to use. And people were talking about whether the shelters or whether the shelters are actually colder than tenting, and people are saying that it's actually colder to sleep in the shelter on a cold night like this than just the tent, especially if you're going to be in a 2-person tent, because shelters are higher up slightly from the ground, so it's going to be even colder, and they only have 3 walls, so like one of the walls is open. But anyways, I don't know. I will probably sleep in my tent tonight, but if it's supposed to snow a couple inches tonight, I think, and I'm a little nervous about that with issues I've been having with the collapsing. I haven't been using it the last few nights because I've been sleeping in shelters just because it's easy, but I might have to kind of try to tonight because it's the cold issue I was just talking about. Let me see what else. I guess that's about it for now. I just wanted to give you a little idea of the terrain, and maybe since hiking videos are so cool and so much better than like just camp videos in terms of giving you an idea of what the trail is actually like, continue to use this. And like, I haven't used my camera that much and it's taking up space in my pack, so I should probably just continue to make videos every day, which I'll do from now on. I was watching the Mahoosic Notch video that Will Wood did last year, and was just admiring the fact that you can really see what the terrain is like and what the hike is like, but I wouldn't want to have to do the stick pick for that section just because it's so damn hard. So I may switch over to having some kind of body or head mount for that. I really want to record it though when I get up there, and I fully intend to continue. I just love the trail so much, and I'm so happy to be outside and not getting bored. Like, I kind of knew that this was something that I enjoy, and people were skeptical, like my family was skeptical a little bit, but I have really enjoyed it, and I haven't gotten bored yet. So I mean, I know like a lot of people don't make it out of Georgia. They get bored before Neal's Gap. Like what, 20% of people who drop out before Neal's Gap, and it's hard work for sure. It's not an easy trail at all, but God, it's so much fun, and it's so fun to meet people every day. And even though I'm like the slowpoke, I've really been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the social aspect of it. I've been enjoying the nature and not having to worry about, you know, having the same routine every day and seeing the same things. Like, every day's different. You don't operate on an extensive schedule. You're kind of doing your own thing. So yeah, it's just, if you're that kind of person and this kind of speaks to you and you're willing to carry some weight on your back, it is just such a wonderful thing, and I would highly recommend it. My friends and I have been talking about how many women are out here, and I don't know, like sometimes you see groups of women together, or like couples, and it doesn't seem like it's only 1 in 4, but then you see big groups of young men without any women, and then it's like, well, maybe it is actually 1 in 4 hikers is a woman. But I think that might be changing, and I want to be a part of that. We were talking yesterday, my friend who's also a woman and I, about what we felt about, like, whether we've been uncomfortable at any point, and she had had a couple run-ins with someone who made her slightly uncomfortable and was like making jokes that weren't really funny, and I had like some people who, like, I got followed once by somebody who I didn't really particularly want to follow me, but I don't think it was a creepy thing. I think it might have been well-intentioned. I just didn't want to have to deal with it. So yeah, that's about it for now. I'm just enjoying the beautiful day, and I'll talk to you guys later tonight when I show you my cold weather setup, and also I'll show you, or I'll talk to you about my trail name. I'll finally do that reveal tonight. So talk to you later. Happy hiking.